Well, a key FDA committee is expected to approve the first COVID-19 vaccine for emergency use.
Once approved, the full agency will likely give its approval tomorrow, and the first vaccines could be in people's arms by this weekend. Joining us to talk about the vaccine and any side effects that come with it is Dr. Zorba Paster, and later on he'll be taking your calls at 270-9933. We'll let you know when to call in. Hi, Zorba. How are you?
Hi,
Good,
Zorba.
very good, thanks.
So this is pretty exciting news that this vaccine is probably going to be approved any minute now.
Oh, I think it's very exciting. If you look at the vaccine is 95% or greater better in preventing COVID. And if you look at the hospitalizations, it's probably closer to 100% effective in keeping people from being hospitalized. So this is really pop and wow. I mean, the cavalry are coming. It's so amazing. So much better, for instance, than the influenza vaccine. The influenza vaccine is about 70% effective at best in keeping away influenza. And in terms of reducing hospitalization, it's only about 60 or 70% of people who do not get hospitalized or are very sick. So this vaccine is really, really good. This is very exciting news. This is really going to be a thing that will really stem the tide of the epidemic and be able to basically get our country and the world back to normal.
Oh, that is so reassuring to hear. I know that you've studied a lot about the research into the vaccine, including a new article in the New England Journal of Medicine. Does that bolster your confidence in the success of this vaccine?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's exactly what the FDA now is looking at. And the FDA is also looking at side effects. And are there side effects in the vaccine? Sure, just like influenza. Pain at the site of the vaccine, not an uncommon thing at all. Sometimes people will have myalgias, little muscular aches. They may feel a little bit feverish. Serious side effects really did not occur. Now, right now, they're looking at the possibility of Bell's palsy, which is really a drooping of the mouth. But as far as the FDA is concerned, as far as they're looking at, they really don't think that that is a side effect at all from it. So just like you can get side effects from the influenza shot, you've got to weigh that. You've got the possible side effects in the vaccine, but you have the possible side effects of getting COVID, the COVID that might actually be serious for you, or you might bring death into somebody's house because you have COVID. So I think many, many people are going to take the vaccine. And I think a lot of people who say, well, they're really not quite sure, once they see people take it and see the safety, they will also take it.
But don't call your doctor to get on a waiting list.
By no means. There is no waiting list around. What will happen is public health is going to look and see who are the first people to get it. And those are people working with people in the hospital, the ones who are most likely to actually get COVID. Medical professionals will get it, and then they'll roll it out after that. But there's no waiting list. And frankly, as far as I know, certainly within Wisconsin, we don't even know when it's going to become available. We know it's going to be soon, but we don't know what the rules are of who gets those first shots.
So it could be months before the general population gets it.
It's going to be sometime. I don't know if it'll be months, but certainly it's not going to be before the end of the year. I doubt very much if anyone other than first responders are going to get it before the middle of January. After that, it's all a function of how much vaccine we get and basically how we deploy that vaccine. That's a whole other issue. But frankly, the cavalry are coming. This is really good news.
All right, it's time to call in. Get your questions answered. 270-9933 is the number. We'll get to your COVID questions right after this.